name is Charles Smith and welcome back to my YouTube channel and Happy New Year! Like, welcome, first video into 2022. This year have to be the better out of the last three. Like, it has to, ain't got no real choice. I'm speaking that in, I feel like 2022 is the year everything we're gonna bounce back from all this crazy shit that didn't happen before pre-2020. I feel like this is gonna be bouncing back. But anyway, let me get into the story time because I really want to tell the story really, and I don't really have that much time. I've been wanting to tell you this story time. I've been wanting to tell you this story time ever since I first started my YouTube channel in April of 2020. And I feel like around New Year's and Firework and while we're shooting firecrackers and shit like that, around this time, this would be the perfect time I should tell it, I should post it, you know what I mean? I'm just getting right into this story time because I really need to get into it because this is like crazy. So if you follow me on Instagram, but also if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I have been so active there lately at Shirleyland430. Shirleyland430. I'm gonna link it in maybe the description, or if I can't find a way to link it, I'm gonna check in the about section for my YouTube channel is there. If you've been seeing on my Instagram, I've been popping fireworks all New Year's. What you guys do not know is that I am very afraid of fireworks because of this one incident that happened in 2013. Let me get that leads to this story time. So this wasn't even New Year's. This was July, 4th of July, I think. This was the 4th of July of maybe 2013 or something like that. I remember being 6 or 7 years old at the time. And this is the year we went all out. In my family, we never go all out. We shoot I remember shooting firecrackers and shit because I always used to be so scared to run in the house and shit. But we never went all out. This is the biggest I believe we ever went on firecrackers. We spent hundreds of dollars on fireworks that year. We bought big shit. The ones that shoot 30, 40, 50 ones in the air that do the pew, 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 pew. All that in the fucking air. We went all out that year. We spent about $400 all together. Everybody in the family put one up and it was hosted at our house. I think it was the 4th of July. I think it was the 4th of July in maybe 2013 or 2012. I remember being 6, 7 years old. Anyways, the nighttime came, everybody shooting fireworks, and then I was already terrified of loud sounds and bangs. So every time they shoot a firework, I'm running almost in the house. When I was a kid, I always used to run in the house and hide from the fireworks when they were doing it. But this year out of all years, I decided to stay outside and man up, toughen up and stay outside and watch the fireworks. Alright, so we get this, this is when shit get just interesting. We get this big old thing, right? There's this is gonna sound sus. So you know them the long fireworks that shoots, this is the big fireworks, the big old tall long ones that stick up, that shoots 40 big old fireworks into the air and that go poo poo in all different type of colors, loud, all type of different colors. This is the grand finale one that you'll see at almost a 4th of July in a downtown area they'll do for a town, you know what I mean? The big shit. This is called about $80. We went out for that year, and this was the one we was lighting. And this was the one we was lighting. This didn't happen to any other ones that we were lighting. This happened to the one that shoot 40 ones up in the sky. So basically what had happened was, I don't exactly remember who exactly lit the firework. I don't know if it was my cousin. They lit it, and as soon as they lit it, I don't remember it. I don't know if it was windy or what. But if it was windy, regardless, I remember they lighten it and then it immediately flips over, and basically obviously whichever way the firecracker it's supposed to be standing up. 99% of people who light fireworks have the fucking fireworks standing up, obviously, so we can shoot up at the motherfucking sky. Obviously, who would fucking it tilts down. We don't realize that yet. I'm gonna get into it and read one. Out of all the ways the firework fell, it falls directly towards us. Like all the family standing out watching the fireworks. Like it had like 10 or 15, like around 10 people at my house watching the fireworks. And out of all the fucking ways it will fall directly towards us. We didn't realize that bitch was lit until 3 seconds after it fell. I'm like, hold up, wait. Everybody looking at it like, what the fuck? Is that bitch, like, it fell. I'm like, ooh, shit, it fell. He was going back and light it. Then he realized the sparks coming from the bitch that is literally pointing directly at us. This is the one that shoots like 45 rocket rounds in the sky. And it's pointing directly at us. He was going back and light it. Everybody was like, what the fuck? No! Everybody was like, bitch. And then he realized that it was lit already. But by the time we even realized to start running, the first firework shot right at us. It didn't hit us, but there's like 39 more rounds left. Everybody's screaming, run! Run! Everybody fucking run, 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 run! This is the part I remember vividly. I remember this as if it happened last night. My mom grabs my hand. She was holding we joke about this every single year we do firecrackers. How my mom literally grabs my hand. I was like a little skinny, like I was like a short, skinny, real small, itty bitty 6-year-old boy. Like I was easy to pick up. My mom literally grabs my hand and yanks it along with her Bud Light that she's held in her hand, because it's the 4th of July. The Bud Light that she's holding in her hand, she ain't letting that Bud Light bill go. So guess what? As she dragging me, other 10 people is just running away from the firecrackers that are just shooting everywhere. One hit my mama car, one hit the house, one hit my mama car. It could have blew the fucking car up and blew all of us up and blew the whole fucking neighborhood up and blew the fucking town up. It could have blew all that shit up. Literally, there's firecrackers. Just picture this scene. There's firecrackers shooting, like literally almost every direction towards us. One slides across my cousin's leg. I think he was fine. He might have had like a burn mark or something, but he was fine. Everybody just running behind the house. Everybody's taking cover behind the house. There's fireworks shooting everywhere. Everybody thinking they're gonna die. Like we're gonna blow up and die. Fireworks hitting the fucking neighbor's house. Fireworks hitting. I think it smashed a window. Like it was literally something from out of a fucking war zone. Like Call of Duty Blackout is fucking real on the 4th of July in fucking 2013. You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, my mom literally, there is beer as she is dragging me through, like, as she is literally dragging me. We went hid behind my neighbor's house because we didn't want to fucking die. As she was dragging me to go behind my neighbor's house, literally she is wasting beer all over my arms. I remember like there's beer dripping down my arms, my legs, and we still laugh about it to this day. Held on to that beer and meat for dear life. Like even though there is like rockets coming at us that could literally blow us up and kill us, she is still holding on to that beer. You know what I mean? There's beer dripping all around me. Like she doesn't care. She wants her fucking beer. The fuck? You know, she don't give a fuck. She's still holding on to that beer. I remember me just smelling like beer for like the whole rest of that night. We went take cover behind my neighbor's house because all our houses are like really close together. So we went take cover behind our neighbor's house. And we literally, there's still fireworks going off, like directly at us. We literally looking at fireworks, because they're like, this is the big one. This is the one that shoot like 40 of them at a time. So like, it literally is a war zone outside. Like literally there are fireworks going everywhere. There's fireworks. So we literally just stand behind my neighbor's house and just watch as fireworks like just hit people's houses, hit people's cars. Like I remember a window got smashed or something from a firework. There was fireworks just every fucking where, flying everywhere, flying like through the trees. One hit my mama's car. It could have literally blew the fucking car up. If it would hit the gas tank. Like what the fuck are we doing? We just taking cover, people screaming, and then all of a sudden you start seeing neighbors, cause like the fireworks are hitting everybody's house that's near. And people seeing neighbors like starting to come out of their fucking house, and they shut the motherfucking door because they see what the fuck is flying on around the neighborhood. They literally like all of the neighbors, every single one of the neighbors just like literally opened their door and shut the motherfuckers right back. Cause like anybody finna die, you know, there's fireworks. They see what the scene going on. They like, what the fuck? They open the door because like they're like, what the fuck is hitting my house? You know, then they realize that we had a firecracker malfunction. Then like we had to wait, I'm not even kidding, we had to wait like a solid 2-3 minutes sitting like in a war zone essentially, of fireworks shooting like just every fucking where. and we had to, for the fireworks to be finished, because this was like the grand, we bought like the big one, the grand finale one. So we wait the 2 minutes and we were like, is it over? And then we realized that there's no more rockets and fireworks fucking shooting everywhere, and we were like, is it over? Is it finally fucking over? Like, is it over? We look, we go peek, you know, across the fucking corner house to look at the empty thing that they shoot the fireworks out of. Like, literally, it hadn't rolled all the way, like, almost down the street. Like, it was shooting firecrackers everywhere. That bitch was going crazy. I am so shocked that nobody got hurt, and I'm so thankful that nobody got hurt. That could have turned into a very bad situation, and so, like, people could have honestly lost their life. Like, I'm so happy that didn't happen. Nobody got hurt. Everybody stayed safe. We just come from behind the house that we were hiding from the firecrackers, and we all literally take a sigh of relief. And I mean, I kid you not, literally, all the fucking neighbors are literally just staring at us like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Like, there was, all of the neighbors literally just like, what the fuck? We explain, we like take a sigh of relief that we're still alive with no limbs blown up or nothing like that. And we literally we had to tell all the neighbors that fucking the firecracker, it flipped over and it fucked up, you know what I mean? And all the neighbors, none of the neighbors were mad or nothing. They were just laughing and glad that everybody was all right. And then after that, we had another big one just like that, because my family, if you know the Smith family, we do not believe in wasting money. I would have literally just stopped shooting firecrackers right then and there, but fuck no, they ain't wasting their fucking money. So we go on top of the levee. If you don't know what a levee is, if you're not familiar with like the Mississippi Delta and like the Mississippi River route, a levee is just like a flood wall, concrete flood wall that keeps us from getting flooded when the Mississippi River overflows during the wintertime. And like the ice goes from Minnesota, all the ice streams down the Mississippi River, and the levee keeps us from getting flooded. You know, if that makes sense. Shoot firecrackers, finish shooting the rest of the firecrackers on the levee, just in case if it did flip over, it won't hit nobody's house, because we're on top like the levee. Yeah, we finished shooting firecrackers on the levee, and we just all go home in disbelief that we're still alive. I mean, I believe one of my cousins, he was like 18, 19 at the time, and he had like a little burn mark here, but he was fine. You know what I mean? I'm shocked. The firework literally could have blown a car up, and there was so many cars parked because it's 4th of July. Like, it could have blew so many cars up. It could have blew the whole neighborhood up. I'm so happy that that didn't turn out worst case scenario, that everybody made it through that alive. And that next following year, believe it or not, I kid you not, the next following year, like 4th of July 2014, it happened to us again. It flipped over on us again towards us, but it wasn't a big old one. It wasn't one of these big ones like it was that year. But it flipped over on us again that next following year. And again, we all took out running, and shockingly, because it wasn't a big old one. It was just one of the like ones that shoot like, I can't explain, like one of those fireworks they only shoot like 5 or 6 out of, but still, fuck. So it was another little mini war zone that next following year, and then we all decided to like, oh, the Smith family is fucking cursed of fireworks. So we literally go like 2 or 3 years without shooting firecrackers. Like, we go 2015, 16, 17 without shooting any fireworks. And then like, I feel like 2018, around that time, we started to shoot fireworks again. And like, from 2018, haven't happened yet again. I'm hoping it, knock on wood, every wood that Home Depot, Lowe's, and all that shit sell, that don't happen again. Cause like, you only get like fucking 1 or 2 chances when you that like, you don't blow up from that type of shit. Like, damn. So like now, every time we shoot firecrackers, that's like a Smith family like reunion. Like, we like to just talk about how like that year, like that is just known for that year. Remember that time? Like, we just reminisce every single year, every single 4th of July, every single New Year's Eve. We like reminisce on how, remember that time it flipped over on us and we almost died and it was like a war zone. Like, we tell so many people that, and that's like the iconic Smith family firework thing. Like, we're gonna be talking about that till fucking, you know, like literally to the end. Like, I just needed to tell this story time to the like YouTube. Like, I'm like, all these they were just talking about it for New Year's Eve, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Why haven't I still have not told y'all about this? Like, I have a YouTube channel now. Why haven't I still not have told y'all about this fucking shit that done happened? So here I am. You know what I mean? I had to tell y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time of me and my whole entire family almost dying. Hope you didn't enjoy this story time. Fuck, that's not good. You know, hope you enjoyed this story time. Thought it was entertaining. And if you any lesson from this story time is to not shoot a big firework like that so close to like people's houses and like other people's houses and like right there. Like, make sure it's far off. Therefore, if you do flip over, you have like fucking time, you know. But that's just about it for this video. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias at Shirleyland430 for Instagram and Shirley Smith 430 for my TikTok. That's just about it for my video. This video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this story time and if you want to see more story times from my childhood. Because believe it or not, I have a whole fucking list. I can tell you of crazy story times where I literally I done fell off a bike and rolled down a levee. I got chased by. I literally have like 5 different story times where I got chased by giant dogs that wanted to chew my leg off. Like, I have so many story times from childhood that I can tell you. And so many story times from middle school that I can tell you. So far, high school just been boring. But I have so many story times that I can tell you if you want to ever hear about that. Just drop a like in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. And see you next time. Don't forget, and also comment on my YouTube channel so I know you're there. And that's just about it for this. I can't even talk. That's just about it for this video. Love you guys and have a great rest of 2022, y'all. This is gonna be the year we rebound. This is gonna be the year we get our shit together. This is gonna be the year. This is gonna be. I'm putting that out there. This is gonna be the year. Everything go good. Everything rebound and go back to how it was before 2020. I'm putting that out there. Love you guys. Have a great day.